Hi and welcome to part 6 of Let's Play Brutal Mario. I was just talking to Jack about how much I don't like the film Shawshank Redemption. I think it's overrated.
Yeah, you think yeah, that's what you were saying.
I shouldn't say that because I've already said about how... You see, this is a joke for me and Jack because that's how I opened this commentary before. Except I forgot to hit the record button.
So we just sat around in his living room talking for 15 minutes to each other.
To a microphone.
So, okay, this is the speedrun of the Titanic level I did in the previous video. There's a Koopa in the first screen, which you need to kill and bring his shell into here, otherwise you can't physically swim fast enough to finish the level. And my strategy is there's a Starman block directly below where you enter this room. And you can get it, and you can skip through this ghost minefield. And the other blocks, the other question mark blocks on the way, will release Starmen for you if you're already invincible, so you can continue the chain. But I felt that took too much time to do this level properly, so I just got one, got as far as I could with it, and just took any hits that I had to take to get here fast.
Yeah.
Because speed is key. This kind of level is probably your cup of tea. Speed level.
Is it?
Speed running. It's something you've got a
lot
of time for.
But the whole art of the speedrunning is you do something that's not designed to do it, and then you find ways of doing it.
Ah, so this is meant to be done this way.
Yeah.
So this kind of doesn't count.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
It still seems pretty tight though. You only had 9 Mario seconds. That's like
It's not a lot of time.
3 or 4 human seconds.
So again, you can't lose that shell, and you have to get there as quickly as you can. I felt like if I stopped to get another Starman, no time. Another star road opened.
So, Wendy the girl, I wonder what this castle's like.
Wendy the castle, it's a good old castle.
Wendy the castle.
Did I say Wendy the castle?
Has it got a girl in?
Wendy the castle's got a girl in it, yeah, sorry. That makes no sense either way. Wendy the girl's got a castle in it.
Wendy the girl's got a castle in it.
Yeah. So...
Words are hard, aren't they?
Words are difficult once you've already said them before, definitely. So that switch.
I was really happy with that commentary as well. I was like,
it was
I've
good.
said some good stuff.
Said some really interesting things. So this is a regretful commentary since we've lost the original. But hey, we flooded the castle in...
When I realised I cocked it up, I was so close to just going, you know what? We're just not going to put any commentary over this one.
We're just going to leave it. You have to watch it. Which wouldn't be too bad since this isn't a game a lot of people will have necessarily played. It's not exactly got the nostalgia factor since it is a fairly modern thing. So we've got a lovely Wendy background there.
Looking slightly coy.
She is looking slightly coy.
What's she holding?
A wand.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was some sort of,
Alright.
I was going to say a man club, as in, like, for defending yourselves against self.
A man club?
Defending yourself against men, like, you know, you get mace.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't think of the technical name, so a man club.
A man club. Well, if I remember my Mario, she has a wand in Mario Bros. 3, which makes balls come out of the stick. And I think that's it. She has that wand. Well, better drain the castle so I can get into that door. Ah, chain chomps. But yes, very generous with the power-ups.
Not allowed to echo comments I made in the previous commentary. So this is Zanby, who...
Even though we've had ample opportunity to research this since we've screwed up the last commentary, we still don't know where this boss comes from.
But when he's vulnerable, you jump on him and he goes in the water. I didn't know this, by the way, until I watched the video beforehand and Jack explained it to me, but I'm going to pretend I knew what was going on.
Well, we're exchanging words that we've each said before, but it doesn't matter because I'm dead and I have to do it again. But it's okay, because I start at the midway point, I get an extra life, it's like it never happened.
Except for the video footage that suggested it did.
Yeah. Lisa Riley would, or whoever your favourite You've Been Framed host is, would laugh out loud and make snarky comments at that.
Lisa Riley.
Boom. Hit him when he's blue, get him in the water, fire, weekend water.
I think hitting people when they're blue is excellent advice for life, Jack.
Hit him when they're blue. So, I don't know, I feel like he's not even trying to attack me there, he just wants to pretend he has a body for a bit. Because to me that looks like just one head and that's like a beak.
Sorry. I concur. You get a lot of time for this boss battle.
Yeah, I feel like Wendy doesn't care about time as such, he'll just give you like 600 seconds for everything. No real big deal. Oh, come on, Jack. Swimming around in boggy water while a dragon made out of fire is flying above your head isn't clever.
Fragging.
Fragging. Too bad this isn't a clever A, Ben.
It's a shame this isn't a clever.
It is, it's a castle level.
No, it's not a cave level.
There has to be a cave level to be a clever.
Yeah.
We've discussed this, haven't we?
A clavel.
A clavel.
Claver. I don't know.
A cave leader is a cleaver.
Cleaver, yeah. So back to the game.
Yeah. Now, this is a weird thing. These torpedo Ted fumes, which appear like a certain distance above where the torpedo Ted actually is, they repeat themselves for some reason. I've never understood why that is. Oh!
I'm still disappointed you got hit by that, even though I knew that it was going to happen.
Are
they genuinely from a Mario game?
I think they're from 3. Well, at least the gimmick is... I think that sprite might be from a different Mario game, but they're all...
The laser sprite just didn't look...
Right.
It looked homemade.
Maybe it is, but the whole idea of it's definitely from Super Mario Bros. 3, the final level in Bowser's Castle. Which is surrounded by weird mushrooms, if I remember correctly.
Story of my life.
So this is me just showing off this wonderful level, flying around the whole
Looking
glass.
for secrets.
Yeah, but because I haven't got the orb yet, I haven't got the orb in this castle, which I was annoyed with. I thought I'd get it on the way, but I'll have to re-enter this level and get it some other way. Find it. But hey ho, it's time for Wendy the girl. She comes out of a pipe in her usual fashion.
So is it possible with these bosses to hurt them with any method other than jumping on them? For instance, like 5 bullets often equates to a jump in Super Mario World.
I don't think you can peg them with fire, no. Not in this particular one. I think every boss has a very particular way in which it wants you to beat it.
I think it's reasonable given how well designed these bosses are.
Yeah, again, like if I designed like a heart gauntlet and went to all this trouble of making a custom boss which did all of this without any glitching, I'd want you to play the boss properly.
Yeah, fair play.
But it's not too much of a chore, it's actually quite fun, it's not too difficult. I really enjoyed that boss. So...
Mario gets another tasty egg.
Yum 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 yum. I've seen a ROM hack called Super Waluigi World where they actually use that hammer as a power up, it's quite cool.
That's awesome. Mario spent all night with Wendy and in return he got another big Yoshi egg. I like the way the implication there is obvious, but they still smashed the castle up.
Yeah. He's brutal, and he's also a chauvinist.
Brutal chauvinist.
So, before...
That's like Bionic Commander. Got the same initials.
Stupid.
Brutal chauvinist.
Okay, so I want to get that orb, don't I, in this Wendy castle. So, we remember this part of the level, don't we? It's classic, it's Torpedo Teds. You never see them, do you? Never see them.
Especially not in ROM hacks.
Especially not in ROM hacks. So we grab this block so we can swim much faster than usual. And we go through here. You can't swim through that normally, you're not swimming fast enough, it's like a current. And in we go through the Yoshi's Island door. And boom.
Boom.
Got it.
Orbulon.
Orbulon. So, let's go to World 4, which is pretty much Vanilla Dome.
It looks very Vanilla Domey.
Can't
Start with a ghost house.
Yeah, to stop you bringing Yoshi into a world which would not tolerate Yoshi. I can't imagine... Although, I don't know, Yoshi on rails? Nah, wouldn't work. Yoshi on wheels. Oh, I'd like to see that, though. So, this skull and track sort of graphic is from Donkey Kong Country 2. It is a bit smaller, but...
It looks a bit like a mouse.
A rabid mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Albino.
I can see that, definitely.
We don't know what the background's from.
Yeah, I mean, if it is from Donkey Kong Country 2, I don't remember it. Cause
I mean, it could be from anything. It could be from, like, flipping micro machines for all I know.
But this is meant to be like a roller coaster from like the circus-y roller coaster-y level in Donkey Kong Country 2, so I'm surprised to see books in the background, but hey ho. So that was the straight exit, but it is a red level, so there is a secret exit there. So let's go get it. Let's go get it.
And obviously the gimmick involves, we can't just cut to it, because the gimmick is all the Yoshi coins.
Yeah, there are 4 Yoshi coins in this level, and you have to get them all to unlock the little pathway at the end.
I mean, one thing I do like about this ROM hack is how they use the Yoshi coins for a purpose. Like, a lot, they actually do something, because you never really see them.
Yeah, if they're in the level, they're just there for window dressing, just
Yeah.
because people include them, but they're not really there for anything. But this has got a very certain function. And I don't quite get the time of this jump, so I save stated there just to get it. But for the rest of this level, I'm completely fine. Just gotta jump up there and get that coin. And here you have to jump the instant you get to the level bit, just so you can get down there. It's a very tricky jump, but I did it nonetheless. And the rest of the level's just plain sailing from here, not too difficult.
Just don't jump.
Just
here,
don't jump.
obviously.
Don't jump there, otherwise you're in for a world of disappointment and annoyance. But kaboom. That's the secret exit.
Or
Sexit?
let's not go there.
Sex robot. Okay, so that's basically a shortcut. No other reason to do that than to skip a bunch of levels. So let's not do Squawk's Ride. Let's do
Switch.
So the switches freeze time and the enemies as well. It's like Bernard's Watch, but with Mario.
Right. I know a lot of people don't know about Bernard's Watch, but it's basically, it was a kids program with the concept of, there's a character called Bernard who had a watch.
So far so good.
Yeah, unsurprisingly. But his watch, when he pressed it, froze time, right?
It did indeed.
Now, so he'd use it to get out of all sorts of scrapes, right? Fine. You think it's a good idea for a kids show, but apart from the obvious existential crises, like, you know, does he age when time is frozen? Like, could he accidentally freeze it and sort of drop it in the sea, and then he's just stuck?
The thing is, there's all kinds of horrible things that, like, that gimmick could be, like stopping time in the wrong hands. You know, any kind of pervert can think of what they would do. But Bernard, not only is he very nice with it, but he's also very clever with it.
I disagree that he's nice with it. I once watched one where he froze time to cheat in an exam.
Really?
Genuinely, that was the plot.
Well, I don't think we can hardly accuse him of corrupting the youth, though, because... Oh, maybe we can, because he doesn't encourage cheating, but he doesn't encourage cheating in a way that's at all feasible.
Well, all I'm going to say is, Jack, which came first, Bernard's watch or the riots?
My word. Controversial much. But I saw an episode where he was meant to go to, like, on a day out with his family, but he cut himself, or, like, hurt himself, or graze himself.
Not like in a self-harmy way.
No, just...
Okay.
No, he's had an accident.
Why does time keep freezing?
But he got his next door neighbour to, like, feed him, like, every 5 minutes while he spent hours and hours in frozen time playing board games and stuff to heal his... So he does age. He heals, at least. But more on that theme in the next video, and we'll see you in part 7.
We might even talk about the game then.
Yeah.